Okay, so we're now on day 4 and we're heading to Lexington Glassworks, downtown Asheville, and we are going not only here, but where else are we going? Somewhere else. We'll let you know when we get there. But till then, let's check out the Lexington Glassworks. Okay, sorry, the sun here is a little harsh. We've just finished up at the Glassworks, and she found a flyer for another glass place, so we're gonna go check this out real quick and see what it looks like and compare the two.
Desi, welcome to the North Carolina Glass Center. I've been here for 3 years. I actually learned how to blow glass here the first time, taking a weekend workshop, and I've kind of worked my way up, and now I teach the paperweight class and help assist the cups and the pumpkins. We're getting ready to make a cup, so the steps here, we're going to get some clear glass out of the furnace, which is going to be that item there with the wooden handle on it. There is 400 pounds of molten material in that furnace, and it's all clear. And that furnace runs 2,000 degrees Fahrenheit, and it's on 24/7. We turn it off once a year to service the crucible, which is a ceramic bowl in the bottom, and to service the inside of the furnace, but otherwise it's on all the time. So we'll get that clear for her, and then, like I said, we'll add color using frit, which is little bits of glass with mineral elements in it to get the color. And we roll the glass in the frit, and then we heat it, and that kind of homogenizes everything, makes it all melted into your piece. We can manipulate that color and make twists and turns, or we could just keep it like polka dotty. Once we get it all melted in, we use a wooden block to shape it. And once we get it shaped, we'll do what's called a starter bubble. So we'll cap the end of our pipe, make a little blow into it, and the bubble travels up into the glass, and that's the starter bubble for any blown piece that you see inside the studio. So we'll be adding glass and then manipulating the size of that bubble to make our piece. So what we'll do then is we'll let that layer cool a little bit. If we go in too hot, our bubble collapses. So once it cools, we get another layer and we shape it again. And then that's when we start to blow. So we'll blow air into it. We'll actually inflate it. It's the same process as we make our ornaments. So we'll inflate it into an ornament shape. Once it's inflated, what we'll do is we'll put a neckline in it. And that's where eventually we're gonna break it off the pipe, and we're actually gonna have to switch pipes. So the whole time we're working on this, the end of the piece becomes, or the end of the pipe becomes the bottom of your piece. So we have to switch pipes to open it up. So once we have the neckline in, we're gonna stretch. So we use gravity, we heat about halfway up the piece, and then we hold the piece down, and that'll actually stretch that sphere into the cylinder shape that we want to make our glass. Once it's shaped, we blow again and shape the sides. And this is putting in a bottom, which we'll use a wooden paddle to do. And then we make what's called a punty. So this punty, it comes from the Italian word puntile, which means bridge. And it's a little bit of glass that will attach to the bottom of the cup. We knock it off this pipe by using a drip of water. And then we flip it over to open up the inside. And then once we get it all open, we'll knock it off, and ta-da, you have your cup. Over here with me, stand in front of me. Hold this together. Keep it turning. Just kind of tap and turn. That's great. Let's go ahead and get rid of the machine. Keep it turning. So that's not our color. Go back to my feet. So when this is close to hot enough, I'll keep over turning for a second so you can sit down, grab those two. Go ahead and step in, and then I'm right away. Let's smooth everything out. Down in a little bit of air, dip that back in the water. Over here together. All right. Great. You see it start to expand a little bit. It's a little bigger. Oh. Go back and sit down again. Nice. Stop. Getting that shape in the body. Yeah, that's perfect. So you're going to do the same thing, just do it one more time. Turning. And let go of the pipe. You got the tweezer. You're going to dip them in the water. Squeeze together, straight up and down, touch the water here. A little more straight up and down. Touch it. And we'll get one more water, drop it on the other side. Don't feel afraid to touch the tweezers to the glass. Yeah, that's great. Then turn it around, you're going to hit the pipe with your tweezers.
Do what?
Hit it. Oh! That's good. Yeah. Alright. So I'm just going to introduce a little bit feet back into the backer here. Back on the bench, and then once the temperature's a little more even, we'll put it off the pipe. Where does, where does it go? So we're going to put it on the table there, just like you see Haley in the box with the tongs. We'll use the tongs to put it away in there. Have a little knock on it. Back the board. It's not going to stop the glass. Like a big time to get the finished product. This is going to knock it off. Oh, okay. Okay. So do you come over to sit on trees? We don't actually get to see finished until tomorrow. So those are called annealers in the back. And they're like essentially like kilns, and they're set for 900 right now. And then we load all of our work in there all day, and then tonight at 6 we'll hit the exit program button, and over 14 hours the glass goes from 900 degrees to room temperature, so you have something stable. Because if we just left it out, it would crack. So yeah, cool. That's what's called batch. It's a powder with silica dust and ash. It's actually made in Spruce Pine, North Carolina, which is about an hour from here. So it's actually a process that they start at 9 o'clock in the morning and don't finish till 7 o'clock at night. We have 50-pound bags of batch and a little chute, and you've got to wear a mask and all the, and they slowly add a little bit, melt it, add a little bit, melt it, do that all day. And then at the end of the night, when it's all been filled to get the bubbles out, they lower the temperature a little bit to squeeze all of the bubbles out of the glass so that we could break them off the top and then have fresh glass to use Wednesday morning.
So Tuesdays you guys shut down so you can refill?
Just this side. Every Tuesday we don't teach classes over here, but that's our refill day.
Right, so we just finished up at the North Carolina Glass Center. Very awesome place. Run by a bunch of ladies, and they actually teach classes. The other place that we went to was mainly men.
Yeah, it was 2 guys, and they had more of a studio feel, gallery, and it was really big and open. This one was small, like garage type. They had their work on display, obviously, but this one was women, so that was pretty cool. And then
they taught classes. The other one didn't teach classes at all. This one here taught classes, and we actually got to see them make a glass for one of the students that had never done it before.
And the guys didn't really talk to us at the other one, but I mean, they were still nice, But Desi, shout out to Desi.
Shout out to Desi.
Because she gave us a whole lot of information that I'm sure Ryan will put in about the cup. The lady that we got video of, she made a cup. And she walked us through the whole process. And
how they do the whole thing, all the steps, the colors, and all that kind of stuff. It was really cool.
She was
very informative.
Informative and helpful, and it was really cool to see the whole thing from beginning to end.
So shout out to Desi.
Go there. Go to both places. Actually, if you come out here, go to both places and compare. That's why I wanted to go. I figured they would be the same, but they're actually totally different.
They're actually way different. Different styles and everything else of how they did it. It was
I don't
very
know
cool.
if it's because it's women and men, or I don't know really what
Just different,
separates them.
One that they are more of a studio just to sell stuff, and the other one of more of a class setting where they're teaching. So
That
two
is
different
really
styles.
cool.
It's very cool.
Being crafty and all like I am, I like that. I think it's cool that they let outsiders come and do that.
It was pretty cool.
And I would have done it, but we have to fly on a plane, and I'm not trying to.
Not going to try to break some glass while flying.
Yeah, I don't want to do that. So, but it's
Okay.
really cool. Come out and do it.
Yep. All right. Peace out.